All over the world, hundreds of millions of children are not fulfilling their potential. They face enormous obstacles, from poverty to discrimination to the fact that they show up at schools really not set up to meet their extra needs. Across Teach for All, we know that to make meaningful, sustainable progress against a problem that complex requires a lot of leadership at every level of the education system, at every level of policy, and across sectors. Leaders who come together around a vision for all children fulfilling their potential.
What I've learned is that when you work with local people to create shared understanding of the type of change that you want to see in the community, to find a common ground where our own ideas and the ideas of community can come together to create a shared vision, then that allows you to become more effective in actually implementing the kind of vision you have.
Across Teach for All, we're working towards a 25-year vision that will have whole communities in every part of the world, enabling all their children to have the education, support, and opportunity to shape a better future for themselves and all of us. To get on a path to that vision, we're working to grow the numbers of locally rooted leaders, people with deep understanding of their own local context and culture, who are also globally informed, exposed to what's working and what's possible in other places.
We started the Community Impact Lab to understand how and why some communities are seeing real progress towards their vision for their children. By learning from these communities, we'll be able to gain insights that we can share within and beyond the Teach for All network. And that will move us further and faster towards our vision. To get to a world where communities everywhere are enabling their children to shape a better future, we need strong leaders across the entire ecosystem surrounding our children. And we have to create the structures and spaces that allow for real collaboration and true partnership.
We feel that it's really important to understand where the community is, what community is thinking. People in the community are thinking about the education, what kind of education they think is important for the future of the children, but also for the future of community.
The Community Impact Lab will focus on 4 key areas. First, we'll develop and share insights and practices from the communities in our network that are making the most significant progress towards expanding outcomes for their children. Second, the lab will work alongside our partners as they experiment with different strategies to both engage with their communities and empower their communities. Third, the lab will share the most effective tools, resources, and practices from within the Teach for All network and beyond. And finally, we'll use our experiences and insights to inform the global education conversation.
Coming in and saying, here is the way, here is the key, here is the definition of academic success, that is not the solution forward. We need to look inward to push forward, because it is the people who are in this context and in our communities and those who have experienced inequity who have the solution already.
If we are going to equip our students to change the world, everyone in a community, from grassroots to grass tops, must work together to realize that vision. And we're excited that Teach for All's Community Impact Lab will help us learn how to equip more leaders in more communities to do just that.